Hi, my name is Jasmine Wilson, and this is my Teaching Fellow video for summer 2014. Good afternoon, class. Today we will be discussing annotating. First, let's identify what annotating is and how it is useful when reading. The definition of annotating is the act or process of providing critical commentary in a text. It can be useful because it strengthens reading comprehension, promotes active reading, and improves writing skills. In order to understand how to annotate, we will now look at an excerpt from the next book in our unit, The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I will now read the excerpt to the class. Please follow along. When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I had only two things on my mind: Paul Newman and a ride home. I was wishing I looked like Paul Newman. He looks tough and I don't, but I guess my own looks aren't so bad. I have light brown, almost red hair and greenish gray eyes. I wish they were more gray because I hate most guys that have green eyes, but I have to be content with what I have. My hair is longer than a lot of boys who wear theirs squared off in back and long at the front and sides, but I am a greaser, and most of my neighborhood rarely bothers to get a haircut. Besides, I look better with long hair. The major steps to follow when annotating are circling confusing words, underlining major points, identifying literary elements, marking questions in the plot, and writing all thoughts in the margin. I have marked this line because it shows the setting of the first scene in the book. The word I have circled is important to the text because we are unfamiliar with it and the narrator uses this word to describe himself. Moving on to context clues, these are very important when trying to find the definition of words we are unfamiliar with. Let's look back at the word I circled above. Can someone tell me the meaning of it? Yes, Tiana.
I think the word greaser requires context clues because it sounds like a slang word. It probably is a group in the story that wears their hair really long because that's what the narrator says in the excerpt.
Good job, Tiana. Now, can someone tell me any inferences they have made about the narrator? Yes, John.
I think from the line, I was wishing I looked like Paul Newman, we can infer that the narrator lacks self-confidence and he's kind of unsure of his identity. Seems like Paul Newman's a role model for him, like he looks up to him.
Those are some great points, John. The last point is about the use of character traits. These traits allow the reader to better describe the characters. Here are some examples: cruel, rude, helpful, argumentative, bossy, smart, mysterious, and wise. Now, what are some characteristics that are visible in the excerpt? Does anyone have any ideas? Yes.
Some character traits are clear, like the narrator's eye and hair color. His personality seems to be lacking of self-confidence, and it seems as though he wishes he was someone else.
Those are all great points, class. Very good job. Now that we've learned how to annotate, use context clues, and character traits, let's review how to remember the steps of annotating. This acronym can help you all remember how to annotate. It can be read as a song, and I'm going to sing the first letter. I would like for everyone to follow along as I go. Ready? A. Analyze the text. N. No confusing words. N. Name literary elements. O. Open mind for questions. T. Thoughts in the margin. A. Author's purpose. T. Time of significance. E. Examine illustrations.
Hey.
Great job, guys. Now, when you go on and start reading your new book, I would like for you to use all these steps. Thanks so much, class. Great job today.